welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about ways that you could prepare your online boutique for a successful launch. So if this is something that you're interested in, definitely keep on watching. And if you are new to my channel, I just want to say, hey, my name is Donna. I do fashion and business videos, so if you like that kind of content, definitely hit the subscribe button down below and hit the bell so that you do get notified whenever I do upload videos. And if you do find this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up because it really would help my channel out a lot. So now I'm just going to get started. So assuming that you already have your e-commerce platform, your social media sites, your products and everything ready, this is basically the tips that I have for that. If you guys need more information on anything else that I listed just now, I have other videos for that, and I do have a playlist on my channel called Online Boutique. Online business videos. I think I'll leave it up here or I'll list it down below in my description box for you guys so that you could get some insight. So when it comes to launching an online store, it's honestly so exciting and it's so nerve-wracking at the same time because it's so many things that you have to prepare for. And I know everybody's goal at the end of the day when they launch their online store is to make sales. I know when I launched my online store, the first day, all I wanted to do was make at least one or more sales for the day. And I do use Shopify, so when I first launched my online store, I was able to see, they show you where the people are coming from. So if they're coming from YouTube, if they're coming from Google, if they're coming from Instagram, then they'll definitely let you know where they're coming from. They'll let you know how many pages they've gone through. They let you know the popular products that people have been viewing the most. Those analytics are really important for you because it lets you know kind of how your customers are navigating through your website. I launched my accessories store September 9th at 9 a.m. and I thought in the beginning that 9 a.m. was kind of early and that people probably wouldn't be on there, but a lot of people surprisingly were on the website when I first launched it, and I thought that was so exciting because it just let me know that people were actually interested. And for me, I ended the day off at like over 1,000 sessions on the website, so that means that people were going onto my website. So I thought that was really amazing, and I did make a few sales that day, so I was just so grateful. But just remember that process is not always the same for everybody. It depends on where you're starting off at. So before you could even make sales, you have to figure out how you're gonna get people to go onto your website because the internet is such a large, so many different stores. That's why you should definitely create social media accounts for your business so that your business could gain exposure. Besides having family and friends following the page, you could also have new people discover you through these social media sites. And also when it comes to your social media accounts, it's a great way to bring interest to your brand because you could also introduce your newsletter or your mailing list to people. So let them know, like, kind of a teaser about what you're gonna be selling, and then just have them enter their email if they're interested, so that whenever you do launch, you could send them that email that your website is now live. Even when it comes to the mailing list, you could see how many people join your mailing list before you even launch your store to see how many people have gained interest in your brand already. This also shows how many people are actually anticipating your launch and the potential sales that you can get from it. And you could also offer them like a discount code that they could use, and then having that discount code in place for them really motivates them to check your website out and see if there's anything they're interested in on there. So you definitely want to test out your website and navigation before you debut your store for everyone else to see, because you want to make sure that everything on the back end you could actually understand for when you launch your store. Like, what if something happens and you're like, in case you make a lot of sales, you want to be able to handle it, and you want to know that you could actually process everything the right way. So definitely before you put your website live for everyone to see, play around with the back end and make sure that you do understand everything so that things could go smoothly for you and there are no errors or anything. You also just want to make sure that you test out the navigation so that you could see kind of what the customer would see, and you want to make sure that everything is in place you want to make sure that everything is easy for them to navigate through, and the speed of your website is pretty good, because people, they don't like to wait long for websites to load. I know, like, if a website is taking really long to load, I honestly would just get off of the website. Maybe if I'm really interested, I'll try again, but I don't. That's how people miss out on sales, and you definitely don't want that. Also, make sure that you have your policies in place and everything, so that when customers go on, everything is clear for them, everything looks professional. You also want to make sure that all of the inventory that you have on your website is listed correctly, because if it's off in any way, it's definitely going to affect your business. And you want to make sure that you're tracking your analytics from the very beginning, so that you could have that understanding of how your customers are moving through your website and how they're viewing your products and everything. You also want to make sure that you establish your shipping options that you want to have available to your customers, and you want to make sure everything is set up. If you want to use any third-party apps on your website as well to help with that, you could do that too. I like to use Pirate Ship for my USPS orders, because the shipping comes out a lot cheaper for me and the customer, so I feel like that benefits us. Another thing I think you should have ready definitely is your social media post. I think that preparing your social media post in advance helps you out so much, because then you don't have to worry about creating content for your social media accounts every single day, because that really does take time to take quality photos and then to edit your photos and then to post them, come up with the captions. Like, that actually takes a lot of time. So in order to like take some of that stress off of you, it's really good to prepare. And then, especially being like a new brand, you want to have content to put out there on your page so that people kind of see what your brand is about. I always say, like, your social media page for your business is like a catalog, because it shows people exactly what they could get from you. Something to keep in mind, maybe you will, but maybe you won't. Like, there's a 50-50 chance, so don't put pressure on yourself to make that sale, or like put yourself down in any way if you don't make a sale on the first day, because you can make sales like all throughout the week and then no sales for days. Like, that actually happened to me. So don't think that just because you didn't make sales on your first day that you're not going to make sales at all. It takes a while for people to get comfortable, especially when you're a new brand, to actually decide that they're okay with making a purchase from you. So definitely don't let that discourage you. And that's what it's really like having a business. It is not smooth all the time. It is ups and downs. Like, you're gonna cry, you're gonna feel unmotivated sometimes you may feel really happy and really motivated. It's up to you to keep feeding your business and help your business to grow into what you see it becoming. Time and effort and energy that you put into your business truly matters. It's all a learning process, so just stay positive throughout the whole thing. Do your best to just keep learning. So that is all that I have for today's video. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. If you made it all the way to the end, you might as well hit that subscribe button for more videos from me. Thank you guys so much for watching.